The president has the sole power to use nuclear weapons. William Perry, who was Secretary of Defense at one point, has said, and have others as well who are knowledgeable about nuclear weapons, that if in fact they are used, it will be the end of the planet as we know it, or civilization as we know it. Does that need to be changed? And is there a better way of organizing the authority over nuclear weapons?
I think with the systems that we have, which again, held even through a chaotic 4 years with the Trump administration, have over time served us well. I agree with what Secretary Perry said, that should these weapons be unleashed, it really would be the end of mankind, and that is the concern in particular with Russia, but also now. I mean, I ended up negotiating the last treaty myself with my Russian counterpart in 2010. But one of the thoughts I had at the time was, as we reduced the number, and China had a relatively small number, certainly compared to us, when would China get interested in getting in this game? And quite frankly, I've seen information very recently where China has made that decision to get in. There was a front page story, I think, of the Washington Post a week or two ago that talked about them essentially creating missile silos throughout the country, if you will. So they've decided to get in, and these truly are weapons that would destroy the world. Your question, literally within 2 or 3 weeks, within actually a week of President Trump coming in, I was asked this, by an individual. It's the system that we have. Is there a way to stop him? Probably. Along the same lines of what I talked about, it would have to be intercepted. But the fact of the matter is, being able to respond literally within seconds and minutes is a requirement that deters the Russians from ever using it. And messing around with that, changing that, would be it would be a very, very delicate and risky task. So I'm supportive of getting rid of all of them, but we don't get to vote on what China does or what Russia does. So where Bill Perry and Henry Kissinger and George Shultz, Sam Nunn, and others have been in this global zero world, that's where I am. But you have to get there. You can't just get there by, sort of cartoonish, nor I don't think can you unilaterally come down, because I think the risk associated with that, with Putin and with Xi Jinping, is very, very high.